Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and just as a reminder, this is lesson 80, and these are the starred problems. We did the practice set in another video, which you should be able to get to on Schoology. So let me go ahead and start with our starred problems. Again, my suggestion is to pause the video and see if you can't do these on your own, and then double check. That's going to be your the best way to do these. If you do this, if you just watch and you don't write anything down, you might think that you understand how to do all of them, and you may not understand. So it's best if you just go ahead and pause the video, see if you can do it, and come back to it. So here we have x is greater than -2. So I know I'm going to have a circle here at -2. Is it going to be open or filled in? Well, there's no equals here, so it's going to be open. And then this arrow tells me what direction I'm going to highlight. So I'm going to start at my circle and highlight this direction. Let me go ahead and draw my number line over here. Get another color. Okay, so here I have x is less than or equal to 0. So my dot's going to go here. Is it going to be open or filled in? It's going to be filled in because we have this equals. So I'm going to fill that in. And then this arrow tells me that I'm going to start at my dot and highlight this direction. Okay? Alright, again, make sure that you pause the video and see if you can't solve number 8 on your own. This looks to be a case 1, case 2 ratio box. So it says use a ratio box to solve this problem. Case 1, case 2. It says, so we have minutes and people. In 25 minutes, 400 people entered the museum. How many people would enter the museum in 1 hour? Now we're going to have to make this 60 minutes because we can't put 1 hour here. It has to be in minutes. So this is where we commence the Dora the Explorer method with ratio box, proportion, cross multiply. So 25x is equal to 60 times 400. 25x is equal to, let's see, 60 times 400 is 24,000. I'm going to divide to solve for x. 24,000 divided by 25 is 960. So 960 people came into the museum in an hour. Alright, again, I suggest that you pause this and see if you can do 10 through 13. I'm going to work each one of them out, but these are problems that we have worked on before, or types of problems we've worked on before. So it would be in your best interest to try these on literal paper before you watch me do them. Okay, so 600 is 5/9 of what number? So I have my 5/9, and then my is over of. 600 is, and my of is what number? X. And then I'm going to cross multiply. So I have 5x is equal to 9 times 600. So 5x is equal to 5,400. Divide by 5. X is equal to, divided by 5, 1,080. 1,080. Okay, let me go ahead and change colors for the next problem. It says 280 is what percent? So I know when I see what percent, I know it's going to be x over 100, because percent means per hundred of 400. So we have is over of is closest to 280. Of is 400. Now I'm going to cross multiply. 400x is equal to 280 times 100. 400x is equal to 280 divided by 400. 70%. There we go. All right, do another Change of pen color. This says what number, so X, is 4%, so let me do this one down here, 4 per 100 of 400. So 400 is here, and this is what number? This is. We're going to cross multiply. 4 times 400 is 1600. Divide by 100, and I get X is equal to 16. So 16 is 4% of 400. So let me change colors one more time for 13. 60 is 60%. So I'm going to stop there. 60% is 60 per 100. Let me put my is over of here. I know 60 goes in the is part. Of what number? So that X is going to go in the of slot. I'm going to cross multiply. And divide to solve. X is equal to 100. Okay. Area of a trapezoid. So let me pick another color so we can see a little bit better. In the back of your spiral, you should have the formula for area of a trapezoid. Again, I highly suggest that you pause the video now, search for that formula, either in your spiral or on in your binder, or whatever you have, and try and solve this on your own and see if we get the same answer. So the area is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. So this is my base 1, this is my base 2. My height always makes a 90-degree angle, so this is my height. So I'm just going to plug this into my formula. 6 plus 4 times 5, 1/2 10 times 5. 1/2 of 10, or 10 divided by 2, is 5 times 5, which is 25. This would be meters squared, but we're good. Okay, 21, we're going to divide by 17 to find A. Again, we're going to solve these, but we're going to cross out the check portion because that tends to be confusing. So 17 cancels. I get A is equal to 408 over 17, which when I divide it out, I get 24. Again, hopefully you are pausing this so that you can attempt to solve these, and then just check your work with my work and make sure we both get the same answer. Here we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, and what I do to one side of the equation I have to do to the other side. This is going to cancel, so I just have m. Bring my equals down. I've got 48 times 8 over 1 times 3. 48 times 8 is 384 divided by 3, which is 128. Okay, and then here I'm going to add, because my variable is first. If my variable were second, I would subtract. So this is going to go away. My x comes down, my equals comes down. 1.4 plus 0.41 is 1.81. Where's my little dot? There it is. Okay. Alright, so this is one of the transformations from lesson 80, and it says triangle ABC with vertices, remember that's a fancy word for corners, and it gives us these three, is reflected. So this means it's going to be a mirror image in the x-axis. So the first thing we do is draw the original triangle. So I have 0, 2, that's A. I have 2, 2, that's B. And then I have 2, 0. So this is my original triangle. Let me change colors so I can show you what the other one looks like. So it's supposed to reflect off the x. So my mirror is going to be right along the x-axis, which means this probably looks like, let's see, here, here, and here. So since C is actually on the x-axis, you can see where it'd be a mirror image. But this is C prime, so C is equal to C prime. So C prime is still to this. This is B prime, which is going to be 2, -2. And then A prime is going to be 0, -2. Hopefully that's starting to make sense. Oh, I guess that's all of our starred problems. So if you have any questions, please let me know.